conversation recently that really made me think about the way entrepreneurship is sold to us. We've all seen the promises: six-figure launches, subscription businesses that make you a millionaire overnight, those drop shipping companies, the idea that you'll just wake up one day to passive income flowing in. But here's the part no one talks about: the sleepless nights, the messy middle, the hard and holy work it actually takes to build a sustainable business. And it raises the question: where is the line between painting the big aspirational picture and showing up with integrity to say, this is going to take longer, be harder, and cost more than you expect? But will it also be worth it? Hi, my friend. My name is Liesel, and I'm an email marketing coach who helps e-commerce store owners show up, build trust, and sell using email marketing. And over the past 6 years of building my business full time, I spent close to $10,000 on trainings and memberships. And this journey has tested and pushed my faith more than anything else in my life. Almost every year, I hit a point where I've been hustling until I burn out. And if you're a small business owner listening right now, you probably know this feeling too. In those moments of pure exhaustion and frustration, I've had to let go. I've had to surrender, and I remind myself that I'm not in control, and I just give it back to the Lord. This isn't about It's about His purpose for my life. And that reminder is what keeps me going every single time. And just a couple of weeks ago, I was there again, exhausted, questioning everything. Because here's the truth: no one tells you creating the product, whether physical or digital, is the easy part. The hard, soul crushing part is finding your audience and getting them to trust you. And for the first time in 6 years, I told my husband, maybe it's time to call it quits. And in what I can only call God's sense of humor, 12 hours later, I got my very first full price sale from the ads I had been seconds away from switching off. Now, that moment reminded me this journey will never be as easy as the sales pages promise. But when you keep showing up, keep trusting, keep surrendering it back to God, that's when the breakthrough comes. And here's where I want to connect it back to you, my friend. If you're building an e-commerce store, you've probably felt this too. You spend months creating your products, getting the designs just right, setting up your website, only to realize the hardest part isn't creating the product. It's finding the audience. It's building trust. It's learning how to consistently show up for your audience, even when it feels like no one's listening. It's investing more money and time than you ever expected. And sometimes you wonder, is this even worth it? Here's the truth: it's going to take longer than you think, and it's going to be harder than you imagined, and it's going to cost more than you ever planned. But at the end of the day, it's not just about how much money you make from your store. It's about who you become in the process. It's about the example you set for your family, your friends, and your customers. It's about honoring your dream and knowing you are worthy of chasing it. And most importantly, it's about finding joy in the day to day, not just the finish line. That's exactly why I created the e-commerce email rhythm playbook. And when I first set out to build it, sorry, we got a new puppy and he's making a noise now. I thought it would just be a short mini course to help people dip a toe into my world. In marketing, they call that a micro yes. But the more I talk to e-commerce store owners like you, the more I realize the course by itself isn't what creates results. But what we all need, what you need, is support, accountability, someone in your corner when you feel like nothing's working. Sure, you could spend 100 hours piecing together answers from YouTube, or even asking ChatGPT, which is a really helpful tool. But what makes the difference is having someone walk alongside you, someone who will cheer you on, hold you accountable, and remind you to keep showing up on the days you want to quit. That's why the playbook has evolved into more than just lessons. It now includes 12 months of monthly group coaching sessions that don't have a time limit because I want to speak to each one of my students. It's got a private Facebook group and an open invitation to email me whenever you feel stuck because this journey is hard, but you don't have to do it alone. And when you have someone in your corner, you're more likely to keep showing up until the breakthrough comes. And along with you, I trust that that day will come. Do I want you to join me inside the playbook? Hell yes. But that's not what this is about today. Today, I simply wanted to remind you that even though you and I are not the exceptions, the people on Instagram bragging about 25K days, we are still capable of success. And what success looks like is something only you can define. Now, for me, I choose to be grateful for every new skill I learn, every conversation I get to have with amazing humans chasing their dreams, and every person my work gets to help, even if it's just a little bit. Whether it brings them joy, makes them smile when they walk into a room, makes them feel like they belong, or simply gives them a little dopamine hit for adding to cart, let's build businesses with integrity. Let's build to serve. Until next week, keep going, my friend. I'm cheering you
You've
on.
been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step